the season and still miss the playoffs?
There's no disappointment in winning the last 4 games. Obviously we had something to do putting ourselves in that position, but part of my message to the guys is how proud I am of having their backs up against the wall and watching the resolve, watching the fight, and then just to continue what we've seen all season long. And I want to make sure I take this opportunity to thank our fans, and 3.4 million plus, and showing up and doing stuff like today with how special that was for Holly. Just continues to carry on the legacy of what being a Cardinal fan looks like, and how you guys continue to show up and support us and support all of our guys, and see the importance of what this means to the guys in the clubhouse. And there's some things that happened from Matt these last few days that none of us are going to forget, especially he and his family. But overall, just continuing to do what you do and make this different than any other place. So thank you to all of them and everybody in this organization from top to bottom, everybody that supports here with the stadium staff, and everybody up front that's promoting this team to get us the kind of crowds that we have. It's all a team effort, and we're all in this thing together, and we can't do what we do without you doing what you do. So we just want to make sure everybody gets the proper acknowledgement, and appreciate all the support we've had.
You kind of had that ugly score staring at you the whole game from San Francisco. What was sort of the effect on, I guess, morale?
Yeah, you can't fix that. You can't fake it. It is what it is, and you heard some rumblings. That's a team that's had trouble holding leads. I think that was said a time or two. Keep playing the game, and that was really our focus: is to take care of our own business, and we did. And the guys played very well today. We needed Adam to show up, and he led the way. He was very good today, and then just great at bats put together, and guys making plays. But yeah, that's the danger when you get down to this, and it's not in our hands anymore, because it truly was dependent on another team, and we couldn't help but look up there, and that didn't necessarily lighten the mood, but the job remained the same. Just come out and finish this off the right way and put a good product on the field like we've tried to all season.
Was it David that came up and told you the final score that the Giants had won?
I was trying to figure it out, and it was actually right during the inning break where I brought Yachty out with that last at bat, and it was happening as he got the information. And I know that it was close, but we're going to keep the pedal down until they take it from us. And after Yachty's at bat, that's when we found out about when everybody else did in the stadium, when it was posted up on the scoreboard, because just too many other things to try and get right with pitching and what we were going to do with different positions.
How'd you plan then what you would do with Holiday? Was that contingent on the season being over, in other words?
Yeah, I didn't have a master plan. Really what instigated that was the response of the fans. And I knew I wasn't going to hit him today. He wasn't going to be cleared to do that. Hands swelled up from yesterday getting jammed. So he couldn't go in and get the work that he needed to take an at-bat. But as the fans kept going, and you could see how badly they wanted to at least see him, trying to figure out how, and that was between Mabes and David Bell and myself, to try and figure out how to get him out there and give him another shot for the fans to make another special memory. And they did this.
What do you, as you guys lost control of your own fate here over the last, 12 days, what did you get to know about your team? What did you see from them?
I didn't feel like we lost control of our own fate. That happened about the 8th inning. Up until then, we still felt like we were in the driver's seat to make something good happen. And I imagine we asked a lot of people. We win those last 4 games, we have a good chance to continue to play. I'd say it's a high percentage of people would say yes. And so we just took care of business. But your question about what did we learn about the team, I think didn't learn. I think it was re-emphasized the character of people we have in that room, and how guys just figured out a way to get the job done. And that's what we ask. We ask for their effort and their preparation and how they compete and how they represent this this jersey that means a lot to us, and I think that they went over the top and how they finished the season.